first
Wait.
one. Good. Okay, so the first one, grab the strap. Make sure you have enough tension so you can pull it. It's not too easy. Go in a squat position and try not to turn your shoulders. And from here, just pull straight in as far as you can. Squeeze nice and tight at the back. And then slowly forward. Try not to let the resistance just go forward. So pull, hold, pull. And make sure you get a full extension at the top. Do about 15 of these either side. Grab your other band, the one that I gave you, opposite foot, opposite hand. Knees slightly bent, make sure your hips are slightly forward. So when you pull it, you're not twisting this way. So just from there, pull straight up. Make sure you reach back as far as you can and keep the right arm straight. Slowly down, pull up. So we can get some more range of motion in the shoulders. Do about 15 on either side. Then grab the same rubber band this way. From here, pull out as far as you can and try to get the shoulders back as far as you can and keep your hands shoulder height. So from here, slowly, and again, keep the arms nice and straight. So pull wide, squeeze in the back, and then slowly back forward. Do about 15 too. And then go overhead. From here, pull straight down. Since your head is already a little bit forward, let's try to do these in front of the head. So you're going to push your head up slightly, slowly up, and then slowly pull all the way down. Right? So let's try to do 15 for all of these. Then if you have your ball, or if you don't have one, make sure you go get one. Like we practiced the other day, try to sit up nice and tall, and then balance and lift your right leg up. Hold for about 30 seconds. Make sure you do both sides. From there, it will be a little bit harder if you straighten your leg. So try to straighten there. Full flexion in the quad. Hold about 30 seconds. Other side, hold about 30 seconds. And from there, good stretch. Roll forward. Stretch all the way back as far as you can. If you have some light dumbbells, grab some dumbbells in your hands just to kind of bring your shoulders back more than what they would. And after holding for about 30 seconds, you're going to come up, reach like a sit-up, and then slowly down. And up, reach as high as you can, slowly down. Once you're done with those, for about 20 reps, just turn around on your knees, push the ball forward, and then drop down. Try to get your chest as close to the floor as possible. And I noticed the other day that your hands were too close on the ball of you and your arms were kind of bent. So try to push forward so your arms stay straight, and then just drop your chest down as low as you can. Alright, then from there you can just roll right forward on the ball. If you want to put maybe a book on either side of the ball so you're not going to roll too much. And from there go straight up into the plank. Let's say hold the plank for about 30 seconds, and then about 15 seconds after that go into your stretch again, then forward into the plank. If the plank gets too easy, feel free to go from there and try to lift one leg up if you can. Even if you need to take the ball and maybe put it in a corner of your house somewhere so it cannot roll around, that will be helpful. Alright, then you can go over to your mat. Your favorite things, Supermans. So start over here first. Put your head down, try to lift your legs up as high as you can. Let's try to hold 10 seconds, then feet on the floor, up, body up. Hold 10 seconds, and then from there try to lift both up if you can, and hold for about 10 seconds. Try to do about 3 rounds of these, just because I know you're super weak in that area. And from there, let's go into the stretch. Like I showed you the other day, you can turn sideways and put your back foot on a chair. And from there, just push your hips forward as far as you can to get a good stretch in the front quad. Hold about 20 or 30 seconds or so, and take your arm and reach over. So you want to push your hip forward at an angle. Hold there 20-30 seconds. Make sure you swap the legs. You can also have a chair on the side just for balance. So there, just push forward and hold. And go up and reach over. push your hip to the side. Alright, and after doing those, go over to a wall. Like we practiced the other day. Now I know you won't be able to get too close to the wall, so kind of just lean against it. One foot pointing forward, one sideways. From there, tilt over as far as you can. And try to get as much of your body as possible onto the wall. Hold about 20 seconds and come up. Swap the sides to the other side. I know these are going to be real difficult, so maybe get your wife to just push back maybe on your shoulder and also on your thigh. And straight from here, we can turn onto the side. Again, lean against the wall if you need to. Our balancing, so drop down, try to touch maybe close to your toes or a book a little higher. Push all the way up, and then go back down. Do 15 of these either side. And then make sure you turn and do the same on the other foot. Alright, then after those, we'll go into a push-up position. Make sure your legs are nice and wide. The wider your legs, the more balanced you'll be. And then have a cone or a book or your dog in front of you. And from there, just up, touch, touch. Try to do these nice and slow without twisting your hips. So hips stay nice and level. Just touch there or touch there. Right, and try to do these about 2 or 3 times every day, and then in about 2 weeks we'll give you some harder ones. Perfect.